Hi, Genki desu, and I want to run you through my Nintendo Live 2022 experience. Nintendo Live made a comeback this year. The last one was in Kyoto in 2019. This year's event was at Tokyo Big Sight. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. This year's Nintendo Live ran from October 8th to October 9th, which was the Saturday and Sunday. The only way to get tickets was through the My Nintendo Store website, in which you were put in a lottery to be able to apply for tickets, and only 5,000 people were allowed per day. I was super lucky enough to win a ticket to go and attend Nintendo Live this year, and it was super fun. They let people in groups from A to F throughout the day at staggered time slots. I was in group F, so I arrived at around 11 o'clock and got in at around 12. It was a super fun event. There was loads of gameplay demos, tournaments, and photo opportunities that were really cool. Only people who entered previously could enter into the tournaments for the day. They had a Smash Bros tournament, Splatoon tournament, and a Nintendo Switch Sports tournament. But during the day you could take part in different gameplay events and challenges. There was a Mario Dojo one, there was a Splatoon one, a Smash Bros one, Nintendo Switch Sports one, and a Kids area one. I decided to do the Mario Dojo. In the Mario Dojo you had to compete in 3 games in a winner stays on tournament in order to try and win these cool notebook or pin badge. The first game was Mario Kart, where you would play 2 rounds of Mario Kart, and then the top 2 would progress to the next table where you could play Mario Maker 2. In Mario Maker you'd have to complete a course the fastest. They put down the Switch OLED in front of you and counted down 3, 2, 1, go! After which you would pick up the Switch and then have to try and complete the level. The first 2 people to complete the level would progress onto the stage tournament, where they would select a random Mario game to compete in. I played Mario Kart, and in the first race I came second. There was a super good Japanese guy who came first and who won the race by miles. He ran away with the race and I couldn't catch him. But in the second race, it was in the Mario circuit, and with the help of a blue shell I got ahead of this super good Japanese guy and managed to maintain first place throughout the race to win. So in the end we both ended up on the same amount of points for winning one race and coming second in the second race. So I managed to progress to the next table. When it came to Mario Maker 2, I was completely destroyed. The person who won in like 10 seconds, while I was still struggling to get through the first obstacles of the chain swing that you had to swing on to complete the level. It was a fun experience, but I walked away empty-handed as I didn't get through the Mario Maker round. Other competitions included the Splatoon challenge, where you would team up with 4 random people or friends to compete in a Splatoon match, and a Smash Bros challenge, which I did take part in. In the Smash Bros 2 round challenge, you'd have to win a match against 2 people to obtain this Smash Bros sticker. I tried a few times and was defeated by super good Japanese guys. On my 3rd try I actually won and got through to the second round, where a second challenger came. I managed to win the match and obtain the long coveted Smash Bros sticker. This was the only freebie I got at the Nintendo Live, because they were quite strict with the rules and you'd have to win competitions in order to get freebies. But they had a lot of merchandise on sale as well. Another really cool part of the Nintendo Live experience was the awesome The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Link statue. You had to line up at the beginning of the day. It took around 20 minutes, and towards the end of the day it was like 5 to 10 minutes in line to take a photo. I went back 4 times to take pictures and take videos of Link. As you can see here, it was such a cool statue. The detail was amazing. I really can't wait for this game. It's definitely going to be Game of the Year for 2023 when it comes out. It was an amazing and beautiful statue. I took so many pictures. Usually you'd hand your camera to the Nintendo staff and they would take a picture of you with the statue. I did that for the first 2 times, but then the second 2 times I went there, I told them I don't need a picture with me in it, and I just spent the time I had to take pictures and videos of the statue by itself as the cool Zelda music was played in the background. Other cool parts of Nintendo Live were cool photo spots. They had photo spots with Mario, Luigi and Yoshi. I took some pictures with them, and also they had photo spots with the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet starter Pokemon. I got a picture with Quaxley and also Pikachu. The other 2 starter Pokemon were also there too, and they changed out every half an hour during the day. There was also a cool Pikmin area where they had some Pikmin merch, and as well as a Pikmin Bloom wall and a wall for Pikmin 4. Another cool part of the show was the Pokemon History exhibit. They had every single box released game of Pokemon on display, along with the different handheld consoles, such as the original Game Boy, the Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Switch and more. It was a really cool display in which you could see all box versions of the Pokemon games. There was also a cool merchandise shop there too. At the stage show they had different events. I attended the Pokemon history presentation in which they presented and talked about all the different Pokemon games and had quizzes during the show too. Yeah, it was such a cool event and really fun. It was such a wholesome atmosphere in which there were so many young people and families. Waiting in line, I was with a family that also brought along their granddad. He was really old and it was really cute to see him waiting in line with his grandchildren. There was also this cool kid who was cosplayed as a Splatoon character, and as I was walking into the venue, they were jumping up and down with excitement, waiting to get in. It was super cool. You could see lots of people with the Splatoon t-shirts and lots of massive Splatoon fans all over the place. It was a really nice atmosphere with people who just love Nintendo and Nintendo IPs. Also on the stage they had Smash Bros tournaments in which Masahiro Sakurai showed up. I headed off to the Nintendo concert, so I missed seeing Sakurai on stage, but knowing he was there was super cool. I got to bump into a few people as well there too, such as my friend from the Family Cast, Danny Bivens, and also the president of Nintendo of America, Doug Bowser, was walking around the show floor too with the marketing person at Nintendo, Debbie. I got to bump into them and took a picture with Doug Bowser. It was super awesome. Then for the main spectacle of the event, which was the live music concert. It was a super amazing concert that featured DJ KK Slider in a Paradise Mix concert and also the Deep Cut live concert. As you can see here, it was such an amazing and cool experience with people who were just happy and waving their glow sticks in the air along to the cool beats and the amazing music. The Animal Crossing characters were projected on the screen and also along the back walls too, as the laser strobe lights shone around the room. It was really cool. And then Deep Cut came out along with the live band. The live band were really rocking out hard. The drummer and musicians were really doing their best and putting so much energy into the concert. It was super fun and such a good atmosphere. I got goosebumps from the show. At the end of the day, it was such an amazing and cool experience and I felt really honoured and lucky to go. I hope they can do it next year and I can be lucky enough to attend again. It was an amazing show and a really good way for Nintendo to treat its fans. I hope COVID is not so bad next year so that more people will be able to attend, but in the end it was a really fun show. Thanks for checking out this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ja ne!